I believe you were blessed from our previous episode. So I spoke about the reward of prayer, and I told you that two stages that we must actually understand: the stage of asking and also the stage of motive. And I want to show you something that it will bless your life. Now, Luke chapter 19, verse 46. Say unto them, it is written, my house is the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. Now, I studied the scripture, and one of the ways that Jesus actually became angry was when the people were actually misusing and they were also exchanging, not actually putting the scripture into reality. So Jesus became very angry. So we see how important prayer is to God. We see how essential prayer is to God. God said that my house shall be called the house of prayer. But you people have changed it, and you are just making it seem like it is something that everybody have to just come and pray about it. It matters to God. When it comes to prayer, it matters to God. Now, let me show you, when it comes to prayer, let me show you some few scriptures that will bless your life. Now, let me show you the first priority of prayer. Mark chapter 3, verse 14. And he ordained 12 that they should be with him, and that he might send them forth to preach. Listen to me. If you are a child of God, if you are a minister, if you are into ministry, if you are into business, listen to me. The first priority of you, of every child of God or every believer, is first to be with Jesus. Jesus said that he ordained them to be with him. You came to Jesus, the first priority is to be with him. Preaching the word, healing the sick, deliverance, and all kinds of things is a secondary matter. It's a secondary priority. But the first priority is to be with Jesus. You must be with Jesus before you be with the people. You must be with Jesus before you be with your other things. You must be with Jesus before you be with the people that you want to be. So the first priority is to be with Jesus. How many time do you spend with Jesus? How many hours do you spend with Jesus? He wants you. He wants an intimate relationship with you, child of God. Luke chapter 5 verse 16, the Bible said that, and often Jesus withdrew himself and go to the wilderness and pray. So we see that Jesus always found himself in the wilderness and prayed. Why? Because the first priority of him, if he wants to see the miracles, the healing, the preaching, how people are being saved, how people are being captured from the kingdom of darkness, then the first thing is what? To be with the Father. So Jesus is not showing us the way. If you want a higher or a demonstration or manifestation outside, you must first be with him. When you wake up in the morning, what do? Don't rush and be with people. When you wake up in the morning, what do? Don't rush and be at your workplace. You must first be with him. That is the power. When you be with Jesus, he gives you access. That is why some of you go outside and you're being rejected. You go outside and you're being disappointed. You go outside and nothing seems to happen in your life. Why? Because your concentration and your mind is always on the people. You're always thinking about how people can help you, how people can actually seek to your welfare. But instead of you to be with Jesus, you are being with the people. He doesn't want you first to be with the people. He wants us to be with him before the people. Child of God, you must understand this. So that is the first priority. And the Bible said that, and he gave them this order to preach, to heal, to deliver the people. That is the secondary thing. That's the secondary thing. Child of God, we must come to a level that our life, everything that we do, is about being with him. When you wake up in the morning, the only thing is that you begin to pray. Draw from him. Receive something from him before you receive something from the people. When you wake up in the morning, just try to be with him, and it will bless you. Child of God, we must be with him. That is our source of strength. We must be with him. That is our source of help. We must be with him. That is our source of provision. We must be with him. That is our source of preservation. We must be with him. That is our source of our deliverance. We must be with him. That is our source of help. We must be with him. He wants us to be with him. The disciples also did the same thing. When you read the book of Acts, the Bible said that they continue, Acts chapter 2 verse 42, they continue steadfastly in the apostle doctrine and fellowship and breaking of bread and in prayers. They never stop praying. Acts chapter 3, Peter and John was going to the temple to go and pray. They always find themselves be with Jesus before they can be with the world. Now, many of us, we cherish being with the world than to be with Jesus. So when you check our prayer life, we spend about 1 hour, we spend about just 5 minutes, 10 minutes with God, with Jesus, and we spend our maximum time of 6 hours, 9 hours with the things that is perishable, with the things that do not value us, with the things that we just go waste. We spend time with people instead of we spending more time with Jesus. We now spend our more time with the people than Jesus. Let us change our mind. Let us change our character. Let us change our attitude. Prayer is an attitude. If you don't have this attitude, you will never pray effectively. Let us change our attitude, and the Lord will bless us. Child of God, in the next episodes, I will help you. I will tell you why people does not pray effectively, and I will show you what can help you to pray effectively. And I will give you the rewards of prayer. We must pray, and we must actually receive from God. There is a reward in prayer. The Lord bless you. Stay in touch with us. Bye bye.